Okay, I got a last minute. I hate Tim. He wants to get up and talk. Come on, Doug. I know you got a couple of good stories in there.
The good ones. Dirt.
We have to tell the story how you know him first.
Have to, I know.
I've only known Tim for a couple years now. But I was out of work, and earlier this year, Tim called me and asked me if I would come to work with him. I've worked with the elderly before. I knew it was going to be difficult, but this is the first time I've ever had to work with anyone with Alzheimer's.
Oh my God.
As I adjusted to the Alzheimer's, I started to notice Tim's drug problems. And most of the time it wasn't an issue because he would just be falling asleep at his desk and drooling while talking to the customers. There's been a couple random moments where I've been in conversation with Tim and he would sit there and go, but I survive. It's like we renew our relationship every day. We have the conversations that we had from the day before. And we're going to clarify that Tim does own an automotive shop. That does not mean that Tim knows shit about a car. Tim does, however, know how to bullshit, which is really good. It works out well for him. The last time Tim worked on a car was... Tim's never worked on a car.
I love it. I love it.
He's walked around them, he's looked at them. I've seen him pick up a flashlight once. When asked to bring his tools to work, he showed up with a battery-powered drill. I'm not sure exactly what we were doing with that. Tim is a computer genius, and by genius I mean he knows how to pick up the phone and call somebody else to walk him through it. Other than that, he's just pretty much a complete asshole. I don't know what else to say about that.
He's a great business partner.
Awesome.
He's one of the most difficult people I've ever had to work with, and I wouldn't trade a single second.
All right.
Thank you, Doug, for your honesty. Lord knows what I've had to put up with. Come on. Matt, I think you have a few words you want to say?
Well, only one question. Lynn, can I ask your sister out?
Excuse me. Hell no.
I can answer that.
Actually, yes, you can answer.
Already too.
Tim, you're right. That guy does need a pen.
Tim originally told me, Matt, please, I'll introduce you to Lynn, but come on, you know, she kind of works with Brandy. Really, scale it down. She's really a nice lady, just scale it down.
I tell you what, there's 4 slippery nipples up there. So go have at
I
it.
only had one, but that's okay. So now it's my turn.
Yes.
All right. You know you can write them little nasty grams. You can put them in the Tim cat so they can read them later. So people always ask me how Tim and I met. It was at a barbecue at a friend's house. After the introductions, Mark, our friend, wanted to show off his new motorcycle. Being the matchmaker Mark is, Mark wanted Tim to take me for a spin around the block on his new Honda. I was in a dress and wildly self-conscious on the back of this bike. Tim, being the smart ass we all know he is, gunned it, and to keep from flying off the back, I latched onto to Tim's front, inevitably grabbing his nipple. At the time, I was mortified, grabbing a complete stranger's nipple, but I can clearly see now that nipple has meant a lot to us. It brought a lot of us together tonight, so I think it's only fitting we pay tribute to Tim's fallen nipple. Even though it's moved on, there may still be a sense of purpose for Tim's nipple, and in that spirit, I have the top 10 things to do with Tim's old nipple.
Yay!
Number 10, an eye patch, just in time for Halloween. Number 9, soul repair from Vinny's Shoe Emporium. Number 8, a doggy treat. This way Harley can have a piece of you forever.
Nice.
Number 7, a decorative light switch at the Heidi Fleiss Manor. Number 6, a free replacement valve stem cover with a purchase of 4 new radial tires. Number 5, shark bait. Number 4, a number 2 pencil eraser. Number 3, freeze it and give it to my baby nephew as a teething ring. Number 2, a door stopper so when I storm out he won't have to hear the door slam. And number 1, an earplug, but for the left ear only so he can still hear the TV in bed and not be disturbed by my snoring.
All right.
You've been a great sport in all this, and by great I mean meh. Sitting quietly, or patiently is more like it. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
No? Oh well.
Come on.
Come on, Tim. Nobody likes you. Tim.
You know, I really am amazed that you guys are here tonight. It's incredible. Each one of you have been a huge part of my journey in the last couple years. Words of encouragement and pats on the back and phone calls, smart-ass comments, I mean, just all sorts of stuff. But going back to Matt real quick, you know, Matt is a great guy. Love Matt to death. I'm always a little worried when I'm at Matt's house because it goes mirror, mirror on the wall. He's got different mirrors than the rest of us do, obviously. But that's okay. We love him anyway. But it's kind of a little bit ironic, you know, you have Matt and Andrew sitting side by side there, and I was thinking the word ironic is kind of like Matt and Andrew giving each other diet advice. It's always, anyway. Anyway, well, and Matt, now I've given up on introducing you to women, but I wish you well. So, I've never been out to 4 p.m. before. Absolutely don't do that.
4 a.m. is a whole other story.
And you know, and Lynn always says that we get lost when we go on rides. We do not get lost. We just have adventures. And you know, just because you don't know where you're going doesn't mean you don't know where you wind up. And typically when the road ends at the river, you turn around and go back and find another way to get back to somewhere else.
Because he was showing you the river.
That's exactly right. There's a reason we're at the river, and
Yeah.
so. But anyway, Randy, I was going to say a few things, but I got to sleep tonight, so yeah.
Smart man.
Lynn makes the, I'm sorry, Ruth.
Looks just like.
Ruth
Sounds
makes an
like-
incredible shepherd's pie, so I'm saying absolutely nothing about her because she also makes this apple pear thing that is heaven. So
It's mine.
Yeah. Plus, Lynn's actually scared of Ruth, and I'm scared of Lynn. So
It works well.
trickle down theory there that's just perfect and works out.
This
for
is
me.
true.
And I can also say that Doug, if I were to look for a better partner in a business than you, I could find one. But the difference about me is that yes, I walk around the cars and look at things in amazement that that these things actually go down the road. Doug, on the other hand, attempts to fix his car. I think Wednesday was
Ignition module.
initial module, and then Thursday was.
It's a process of elimination.
Yeah, and then Friday was. But the good thing was Thursday he actually made it. We went down Winter Garden, had a drink, and he made it almost all the way back to the shop before his car broke down again. So if you do happen to come out to the shop, you might want to have someone else other than Doug maybe work on your car. So Anyway, so thank you so very much for coming out tonight. I'm absolutely amazed. I appreciate everything that everybody in this room means to me. Gosh, the last few years have been a journey. My sister's been an incredible rock to me. A place I can, trying to cry here, that I can truly hide. A person I can go to that no matter what's going on, she's been there for me. She's been to 100 doctor's appointments, 100 nights in the hospital. Just been an incredible rock.
Yes.
Mike, her husband, on the other hand.
Not so much.
Yeah, not so much. He's a nice guy. I know everyone wonders what Brandy sees in me. I kind of wonder what my sister sees in him. Next time you get a chance to get up here, you should do it. Anyway, so thank you all very much. I'm honored. Thank you so much for being there for me the last 3 years, 5 years, some of you 10 years. Your friendship means my daughter way too long. But I really do appreciate everything that you guys have been to me, just in friendship and support, and thanks so much.
All right. Aw, still touch it.
First kiss I've had this month. It is October 1st though.
And I did allow Tim to bring his balls off the shelf so that he could have them here with him tonight. Each of you have a goodie bag in front of you. It has a couple of things that are some of Tim's favorite items. You're welcome to take those home with you. And on the front, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take them. On the front, you'll find Tim's eyebrows. That way, the next time he loses them, he has a spare. Andrew's back there playing with Tim's balls.
I'm almost there, Andrew.
You'll have a commemorative cigar and Tim's nips. Being that it is October, there is a breast cancer awareness team. So be sure to wear your pink during the month of October. Thank you all for coming out. I'm so honored to have you here. I'm sure Tim was equally dishonored, so thank you all for coming out.